Hello everyone, my name is Alessia and today I'm going to show you a brief video presentation about my research project for the DCCR course. The topic that I chose revolves around the TikTok trends about romanticizing your life and quiet life, which are often intertwined and correlated with each other. I decided to analyze this topic because these type of videos have always caught my attention and they're very popular not only on TikTok but also on other platforms, and they have been for years. In fact, in my dataset I have 3 videos from 2024, 10 from 2023, 4 from 2022 and 3 from 2021. First of all, I want to give a little bit of context because maybe not everyone knows what these trends are about. Basically, these trends promote a calmer and simpler lifestyle, leading people to reflect on their daily routines and seek moments of relaxation and tranquility. And there are also trends that inspire to romanticize our lives, which means basically idealizing experiences in a romantic and sentimental way. And it's also a way of perceiving and presenting reality in which the positive aspects are accentuated while the negative ones are kind of overlooked. And it's also a way to make our daily life less boring or monotonous and appreciate what maybe we take for granted. For instance, there are videos about self-care, starting new hobbies, treat yourself videos, having trips, and so on. The research question I chose as a starting point is, what are the narratives surrounding the romanticize your life and quiet life trends on TikTok, drawing attention to how people on this social media perceive this type of content, positively or negatively, and whether if they agree about living life this way or not. For this reason, I chose to delve into first a visual analysis and then content analysis to really get people's perception and see if there are common elements in these videos. First of all, I gathered the data, 644 TikTok videos by searching the hashtags romanticize your life and quiet life by using the Swimmer, and then filtered them on Excel by considering the videos with more than 60K likes, and then reduced the sample to 20 videos in order to make a more detailed analysis. So starting from the visual analysis, I gathered some frames from the TikToks I had to see if there's a pattern and significant and common elements that catch the eye about this content. What I mainly noticed from the very beginning is that these videos are all done by young women who are probably around their 20s and 30s. So this content is very popular among them, and they normally show themselves from behind. The videos present both indoors and outdoor settings with a smooth transition between them. The indoors videos are normally set in a bedroom or in a living room. And what caught my attention was the importance of the aesthetic because these videos come off as pleasing to the eyes of the users. And it is not surprising since the goal of this trend is to give a sense of serenity and relaxation. Indeed, if you look at the frames in the slides, we can see that the predominant colors are soft like white, pink, lilac, or pastels. And these tones basically create a delicate and romantic atmospheres. Also the interiors, as you can see, the decor of the room, the poster, pretty picture frames, delicate fabrics, plants, flower vases, and vintage decoration. These also contribute to create a reassuring environment. In addition, there is a strong presence of dim light, warm light to create a feeling of coziness. And as you can see in the images in the upper right angle, you can see frames with presence of candles that enhance the atmosphere. As I said earlier, these videos are also about self-care. And what I noticed that there's a lot of display of beauty products like makeup, skincare products, fragrances, and sometimes they're put near each other according to the color, also for an aesthetic matter. And as I mentioned before, the transition sometimes show outdoor settings, and the aesthetic is important also here. And the creators behind this trend tend to record serene and beautiful landscapes or beautiful elements of the nature in general, like gardens full of flowers, sunsets, pretty buildings, in order to make everything seem more appealing to who is watching the video, basically. Lastly, what I want to point out is that all of these videos have either a relaxing background music like a piano or a slow guitar, or they have motivational audios. For instance, 6 of these videos contain the same sounds, a sound from a YouTuber called Emma Chamberlain that basically said, at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is making life as pleasant as possible, which again is the kind of the goal of this whole trend. Moving on to the next slide, we have the content analysis. And for this type of analysis, I choose to collect comments from my sample of videos and then filter them according to the ones I found most interesting or that were similar in order if there's a pattern and understand how people perceive this type of trends. And I gathered 150 comments. And for what I see is that there are two types of or categories, positive comments and negative comments. The positive comments is the majority. I have 137 comments. So the majority of the people agree with the mindset contained in these videos because they offer a pleasing and relaxing visual experience. They promote self-care and appreciation of beauty. And also they aspire to have this kind of lifestyle and they agree with this type of trends, as you can see in the example in the left column. However, there is also a minority of people that doesn't think this way because for some people, it's hard to make life feel romantic if they have like mental health problems or if they don't have enough money. Mental health issues like depression or anxiety can make it tough to see the good things in life and romanticize our life if you deal with these conditions. Also, if you don't have much money, it's hard to create the kind of lifestyle that seems romantic and really follow it because buying fancy skincare products, going on trips to beautiful places, or decorating your room with expensive things might be out of reach if you're on a tight budget. So, in conclusion, the romanticize your life and quiet life trends on TikTok are really popular, especially among young women. And there are different narratives surrounding these videos. Firstly, through the visual analysis, we discover the importance of the aesthetic, which is a narrative in itself. The frames display soft color, cozy rooms, select relaxing outdoor sceneries, and they all reflect the goal of this trend, which is making people feel calm, happy, and so on. And also by analyzing the comments, we found out that most of the people perceive these trends positively and aspire to have the mindset and lifestyle these trends suggest. So this is basically the main narrative of the trends. However, there is also a minority of people that finds hard to live this way because of mental health issues or they don't have enough money. So while these trends can certainly be inspiring to some, they also remind us that life can be much more complicated than what we see on social media. So I hope you found this presentation interesting and see you. Bye.